Hello and welcome to today's Catholic Focus News Bulletin. I'm Susan Bulemi and our sign language interpreter is Eric Maluki. We begin our stories today from the church, whereby the Archbishop of the Archdiocese of Nairobi, Most Reverend Philip Anyolo, presided over the priestly ordination of 8 deacons to the Sacred Order of the Priesthood during a solemn mass attended by bishops, priests, religious men and women, and hundreds of faithful. In his homily, Auxiliary Bishop Right Reverend Obed Karobia urged the newly ordained priests to serve the church with humility, faithfulness, and wholehearted dedication. He also called on Christians to embrace lives of humility and fidelity, saying these virtues are the foundation of living in accordance with God's will.
Katika barua Pastores Dabo Vobis alikumbusha kwamba moyo wa maisha ya kipadri ni upendo wa kichungaji unaoakisi moyo wa Kristo mchungaji mwema. These our brothers are going to be servants in the model of Christ, the Good Shepherd. Mtume Paulo anawahimiza na anatuhimiza ishini maisha yanayostahili mwito mlioitwa. Na haya maneno, in one way or the other, are directed to our 8 brothers. Ishini maisha yanayostahili mwito mlioitwa. Na vile vile pia kwetu sisi wa Kristo. Maneno haya basi kwa namna ya kipekee yanalenga wale ambao wanawekwa wakfu leo. Kwa sababu upadri kwanza ni mwito kabla haujakuwa kazi. Katika somo la kwanza tulisikia nabii akisema kabla hamjatungwa katika tumbo za mama zao aliwajua Mungu. Kabla hajaitwa ama hawajaitwa, Mungu alikuwa amewateua. Basi ndugu zangu wapendwa, hii zawadi ya Mungu inapeanwa kwa kila mmoja ambaye Mungu amechagua, sio sababu ya mafanikio ya kibinadamu. It's not an achievement that we can say I have achieved. Kwa sababu ukiuliza hawa wanane watakwambia kwamba wakati waliitwa kwa kikundi chao walikuwa wengi, lakini kwa wale wa jimbo wakabaki 7, na huyu wa Jesuits amekuja peke yake. Sio kusema kwamba wale waliondoka walikuwa wabaya. Ni kwa sababu Mungu aliandaa hawa na akawaita kwa ajili ya hiyo kazi. Wapendwa ndugu zangu, basi padri anapaswa kubaki mnyenyekevu, akijua kwamba yeye ni mtumishi wa Kristo na watu wake. I just love the way we come when we are called forward during ordinations. Kwa tunakuja utaratibu, kwa unyenyekevu, tunajileta kwa askofu. Na hivyo ndivyo tunaitwa hata katika kutumikia watu wa Mungu. Tuwe wanyenyekevu, wenye upendo, wenye huruma. Na hiyo ndio tunaombea ndugu zetu watakapokuwa wanahudumia watu wa Mungu, wawe wenye upendo, wenye huruma na wanyenyekevu.
And indeed, congratulations are in order for the newly ordained 8 priests, and we do wish them all the best in their new venture as they go forward in their mission in serving the Lord and serving the church. Now, moving on away from that, and now let's focus on matters concerning health. Access to specialized ear and hearing care in Kenya has received a major boost after the Kenyatta University Teaching, Referral and Research Hospital was designated a center of excellence for ear and hearing services. The move is expected to improve early diagnosis, treatment, and rehabilitation for patients with hearing impairments. Here's Stella Mothoni with the details.
Health Cabinet Secretary Eden Duale says the facility will expand access to specialized end services, improve early detection of hearing loss, and reduce the need for patients to seek treatment elsewhere. Since January, the hospital has screened 80 newborns and more than 900 children for hearing conditions, underscoring the importance of early diagnosis and timely intervention.
I had the privilege of launching a very important exercise, important to a section of our society, the ear and the hearing initiatives here at KUTRH. Hearing loss affects more than 1 million Kenyans. And if left undetected, it can have very lifelong consequences for communication, for education, and for social inclusion. And I'm encouraged that the school and the community screening program have already identified more than 900 children with hearing needs. Over 100 children have received hearing aids at KUTRH, while about 80 high-risk newborns have undergone hearing screening.
Hospital Chief Executive Officer Zainab Gura says the enhanced services support the government's commitment to equitable and inclusive health care.
We are committed to make sure that we achieve universal health coverage. And what we've witnessed this afternoon is in the true spirit of leaving no one behind. KUTRH is on the pathway of making sure that we have comprehensive hearing rehabilitation center that emphasize on pediatrics care.
The Health Ministry is also working to expand more audiology and rehabilitation services, further improving long-term care for people living with hearing disorders.
For us as a country, this is a landmark initiative. It will strengthen early diagnosis and it will help us to do very timely intervention for infants with hearing loss, ensuring that children receive care they need during the most critical years of development. So it will also complement our broader objective of awareness, the Every Woman, Every Newborn agenda.
Reporting for Catholic Focus, I am Stella Mudhoni.
Moving on, teachers and police officers in Busia County have been urged to prioritize their mental health amid growing concerns over rising cases of stress-related illnesses, with some officers and educators reportedly taking their own lives due to mental health challenges. Our reporter Maureen Kimani with more details.
Teachers and police officers in Busia County have been encouraged to seek professional mental health support.
Health Cabinet Secretary Eden Duale says the facility will expand
and pay closer attention to their emotional well-being as part of efforts to address the growing burden of mental health challenges among frontline public servants.
We are in a moment of unrest in schools, new CPG curriculum being implemented. We also have issues of lack of NEC payment. There are so many things that are making our teachers to actually seek for mental wellness. And the learning that we have got inside this training, I think it is very vital. There are so many things that have been covered, including early cancer screening. We have other things of spine and brain. And I think what I'm liking so much about Top Hill, they are talking about more preventive measures it's better than to cure.
The call was made during a mental health awareness workshop where participants discussed the increasing impact of stress, anxiety, and other mental health conditions affecting teachers and police officers. The forum highlighted the need to break the stigma surrounding mental health and encourage those facing personal or work-related challenges to seek timely counseling and professional care.
So we have recorded in Busia or in Teso branch that some of the teachers have been actually taken their lives through suicide because of the mental health. And it is our dream that today this Parlagiven discussion or this Parlagiven gathering has enlightened us as the leadership of the teachers in this Parlagiven county. But we want to make a request that this Parlagiven mental health should be actually taken back to our institutions or to our sub-counties or to merge specific branches like Busia branch or Teso branch to have a discussion on actually mental health, because actually most of our teachers are having that depression and stress.
Mental health experts noted that the demanding nature of teaching and policing often exposes officers to prolonged stress, making regular psychological support essential for their well-being and effectiveness in serving the public.
Walimu wengi wale ambao wana msongamano wa mawazo ni kwa vile shida zile ambazo wanapitia, na tumeona kwamba mental health wale ambao wana msongamano wa mawazo ni kulingana vile wanavyokuwa treated kwa shule, na nimeona kwamba walimu wakuu na shule zote pale tulipo tunafaa tuwe na amani, na hata nimeona kwamba walimu wanafaa walishwe vizuri, na natoa mwito walimu wote kwa shule za msingi ambazo ziko hapa kwa kaunti ya Busia wajaribu kuzingatia mlo mzuri.
Wakati tunaenda kazi za kawaida jioni, usiku, mchana, huyu askari tayari ni mgonjwa mentally, atakuwa na shinda kesho yake. Hakuna mtu mwenye amekuja pale kumuongelesha. Vikao kama hivi kwetu tumesikia kwamba imetusaidia sana.
The awareness program has been rolled out across several counties in Western Kenya, targeting teachers and police officers because of the critical responsibility they shoulder in society and the unique pressures associated with their work.
This program has been done in a few counties around this western region. The reason why the hospital decided to talk to the teachers and the police officers and the police fraternity in this region is the reachability that they actually have to the societies. Teachers are generally considered leaders in our society because they take care of our children. They get to meet so many individuals. So this kind of information can also get to the individuals at their place of need in a very easy manner.
The program aims to promote early intervention, encourage open conversations about mental health, and ensure that those experiencing psychological challenges receive the support they need before the situation escalates. Reporting for Catholic Focus, I'm Maureen Kimani.
Still under the health sector, patients seeking treatment at Meru Referral Hospital continue to bear the brunt of the ongoing doctor strike, with healthcare services at the county's largest public referral facility significantly disrupted, leaving many unable to access essential medical care. Here's the full report. Patients at Meru Referral Hospital are facing growing uncertainty as the ongoing doctor strike continues to disrupt services at the county's main public referral facility. The hospital, which serves not only residents of Meru County, but also patients from the neighboring counties of Isiolo, Marsabit, Tharaka Nithi, and Laikipia, has witnessed a sharp decline in service delivery following the withdrawal of doctors.
Serikali ya county na serikali kuu iangalie hospitali sana kwa sababu watu wanaumia. Kusema kweli watu wanaumia na watu wale wengi wanapoteza maisha yao wakiwa wanakuja hapa wakiwa wanafikiria watapata usaidizi wanapata hospitali imekomwa, wakijaribu kutolewa kwa hospitali za nje unapata mtu ameaga dunia.
The ripple effects have also extended to businesses that depend on the hospital's daily operations. Boda operators stationed outside the referral hospital say their income has dropped significantly as fewer patients and visitors are accessing the facility.
Ya kwanza ukiangalia hakuna wagonjwa, wale wanakujanga kuangalia watu hakuna. Hii kitu imeleta changamoto kubwa kwa sisi na kama community ya hapa mjini ama wale wametusarauda hapa kama hospitali. Juu ukiangalia hii mgomo imeadhiri hata wenye wanakuja hapa kama wamama wajawazito. Tunahurumia hapa, wakikuja hapa mama anaambiwa hakuna huduma atapata hapa. Hiyo inaleta shida sana. Tukiona sasa mama mjamzito anaanza kujifungulia kwa barabara ama anaanza kuhangaika akiwa hapo.
They have now appealed to the Meru County government to urgently resolve the dispute with doctors and restore normal healthcare services, saying prolonged delays are worsening the suffering of patients and affecting the livelihoods of those who depend on the hospital.
Mheshimiwa wetu honorable Toivinkia, tunakuomba tafadhali tuangalilie hii maslahi. Angalia maslahi ya hospitali. Hospitali ni muhimu sana. Hii kwa hapa inakomboa watu wengi sana hii Northimenti. Tunaomba tafadhali Meru kwa jumla. Na wengine hata wanatoka hata zaidi hata Isiolo wanakuja hapa. Lakini sasa wamekuja hakuna dawa, hakuna madaktari. Sasa wataninia aje sasa.
From where I stand or how I would like to look at it, I want to invite the county government of Meru to open up channels of dialogue and communication so that we can be able to go back to restore industrial harmony and also to be able to serve the good people of Meru County. Yeah. The union really desires that we have a dialogue at the end of the day that we'll be able to resolve all of these matters.
Away from that, now let's shift the gear to matters concerning development. Residents of Mwala and Matungulu sub-counties are a step closer to reliable access to clean water as the Mwala Cluster Water Supply Project nears completion. The project, now 97% complete, is expected to benefit about 100,000 households. Larry Gonzaga brings us the full details.
Speaking during an inspection, Machakos Governor Wavinya Ndeti said the project was initiated in partnership with the Tana Athi Water Works Development Agency to meet the growing demand for clean and reliable water.
This is a proposal that came from the Machakos County government, and as you have heard, we are at 97%. We're just waiting for Tana Athi to finish. Once they finish, then we as a county government of Machakos take the last mile connectivity, and I want to assure the people of Matungulu and the people of Mwala will be able to share the water. The water is not just going directly to Mwala, no. The people of Matungulu will also drink water and will do water reticulation. We're also working with the Tana Athi on Masinga. Yeah, we are separating now ourselves from Kitui and Machakos. We'll soon start distributing our own water in Masinga. So in future, I see us not having a lot of problems with water in Machakos County.
The project will produce 6,600 cubic meters of water daily from Ndarugu, supplying key centers including Kayata, Kangemi, Kitunini, Kivandini and Mwala, while an additional 1,000 cubic meters per day will serve Mudhei Hills.
The capacity of our treatment plant is 6,600 cubic meters a day. It's going to treat 6,600 cubic meters a day. Then from there, the water is going to be transmitted by gravity 53 kilometers to Kivandini, not to Kivandini, to Kwahindi. That's where our pump station 1 is. Then from the capacity of our pump station is 800 cubic meters. Then it's going to be pumped by solar to Mudhei Hills. The capacity of the tank in the Mudhei Hills is 1,000 cubic meters. Then the water is going to be distributed to Masi and then to Makutano. The distance to Masi is 7.5 kilometers. Then we have the offtake to Makutano. That is 7 kilometers. Along the transmission, we are going to put the offtake to the centers along the transmission. That is Kayata, Kangemi, Kitunini, Mbiuni, Kivandini, and Mwala.
The county will also introduce smart water meters and enhanced management systems to improve efficiency and ensure fair distribution, while residents have been urged to protect the infrastructure from vandalism and illegal connections.
We as county government have also devolved water from the sub-counties to the ward. In every county now we'll have a water manager. In every ward we'll have a water supervisor who will be having technical people working with them. In case there's any problem with the water lines or even the boreholes and all that, they can be repaired immediately. And also reticulating water, taking water closer to the people.
Reporting for Catholic Focus, Capuchin TV, I'm Larry Gonzaga.
And that story right there from Machakos brings us to the end of today's Catholic Focus News Bulletin. I'm Susan Bulemi. Our sign language interpreter has been Eric Maloki. Until next time, stay safe, be blessed, and remember to always keep it Capuchin TV.
Keep watching Capuchin TV, your staunchly Catholic identity channel.